piece of it, but it still goes in.
Dallas has a quick 1-0 lead here in this one, and the home fans are all into it.
And they should love it, James, because it's an entertaining brand of hockey when you're playing fast with a ton of pace.
And now he moves it quickly to Wallman. Puck scooped up, scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Solid check to slow him down. And he slides it quickly to Ferraro. Scores!
Oh, that's fast. 2 quick goals in a minute 20.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set to scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Sharks have gone up by 1 here in the opening frame. How does this now change the complexion of this one?
I think it's really important because they got momentum right now. More jump to their... Got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there.
Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as they're back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing, you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top. You have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. Gotta love this goal. I mean, he's got the defender just twisted like a pretzel as he's manipulating and showing those silky mitts and then finally puts it away.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Kunin's got it on the offensive end. Shot, they score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
San Jose's taken a 1-goal lead here in this opening stance, and how does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're...
Clears out. Scores! They tie it up, and we are back to even.
Working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. Ask any goaltender how difficult this save is to make, James. He just wires it stick side, top shelf.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. Robertson. Here's a shot. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. The goaltender's trying to play the game of percentages here. He drops into the butterfly position, making himself as big as he possibly can. But guess what? There's a few inches available on line, and the shooter converts.
The Stars jump in front by a one-goal lead and a critical stage in this one, too, here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, if they want to close this game out, it's all about managing the clock and managing the puck on your stick. You want to make sure you take care of business, which means you got to own the puck.
Great hands to handle the saucer feed. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Man, James, he's the benefactor of a great passing play. I mean, incredible vision to be able to land that puck right on his stick. But then he's got to do something with it, right? He's got to read where the goaltender is, and he's got to hit the back of the net.
The Sharks were ready to go home, and they weren't planning on rolling over in this one tonight. Look at this, Cheryl.
I know my parents used to say, keep the pedal to the metal, and this is exactly what they have to do with that urgency. They score the equalizer.
Tied! What a stop! San Jose's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed at the point. And now he moves it quickly. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. San Jose's offense came out like gangbusters, then they kind of tucked that away and just kind of defended the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think the offense dried up because they're on their heels a little bit. And
EA Sports, everybody, James Cebulski here in the Emerald City. We're in Seattle, and I wonder if we'll get a salmon toss on the ice tonight for the Kraken. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dock. And the puck's knocked loose. Good hit on the play. He stopped it! Yes! It's in! He gets a hold of his own rebound and makes it count the second time.
you gotta love the resilience on this goal. He gets the first shot off, but he continues to track the puck with hand-eye coordination to collect it and rip it home. Second shot opportunity goes in.
The Kraken have the early 1-0 lead, but I'm surprised it's not more.
Yeah, it could be with the way they're playing. They've been all over.
Attacking zone. And some textbook body contact there. Penalty coming up here.
Well, the refs have seen enough in this one now, and they're going to get offsetting penalties or coincidentals. Pretty terrific. I think he might have surprised his opponent with that speed, James. He jumps into the opening, quick transition. Now he's got speed entering the offensive zone, opens up some white ice, and then just distributes perfectly. And how about the execution? You got to have the pass, and you got to have the finish.
Seattle's dialed in here tonight, now up by 2 in this second period.
Well, sometimes you can see and you can feel the energy of a team, and that's exactly what's happening right through
the air. Takes a shot, and they score! Delayed penalty, they make it count.
Well, they do make it count, James. Now, it will negate their power play opportunity, but hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play. Well, the goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Utah's come to life here in the second after that goal.
Yeah, there wasn't much to start the game, James, but halfway through the second, they found their beat and their drumming as they found a way to get to the back of the net. Real good opportunity.
Time's up for the power. Scores!
You see, see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot, goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Seattle's now taking a 2-goal lead here in the second.
That's a huge goal. That's going to give him a 2-goal cushion. You can see the excitement on the bench right now.
A diagonal pass to Gore. Still has possession. Big stop right there. Takes the feed at the back end. This one in close. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come. There's no question about it, James, that the
for EA Sports, and Denver hockey fans have an embarrassment of riches on the ice with this roster. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Takes a shot. He scores! That's Mikko Rantanen!
love the way he's dangling in tight spaces here, James. He knows how to create space for himself and just enough to get to the goaltender and finish it off.
The Avs strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's
dialed in.
They look dialed in, and they look fast. There's so much motion coverage and giving themselves lots of looks at the net, and they've been rewarded with a couple goals.
Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
The Blackhawks are showing some life here in the back half of the first, and Cheryl, they got one back here.
Well, and at a critical time here, the remainder of the first period at bay, this is a team that now has some confidence as...
Pass back to the point. Way too much congestion blocks that. Scores! And they finish it on the rebound. What a goal!
He does a great job of playing these angles perfectly, so when the rebound comes out with great timing, he's able to get his stick on the puck here, James. It's dirty, it's greasy, and it's a hard-nosed goal.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. It's all tied up. Pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. And we take a drive to clutch city as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line. A real great job by the net front player here. Looking back, seeing where the eyes of the goaltender are, and moving accordingly. And if you're the goaltender, you got to battle the net front player. You got to find a way to bob and weave and to stop that puck.
The Avalanche have taken a one-goal lead here in the second, and they're starting to really show a little more confidence out there. Chance there. Lines up for the goal. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the weight, the momentum, and the tide set turns here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well? And the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
The Avalanche have delivered an absolute haymaker late here in the second, extending the lead to 2.
But you can see the energy and the body language of everyone on
Boards. Moves it quickly over. Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, and they cut into the lead.
Oh, yeah, after that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within 1. The Blackhawks have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And we saw that with that last goal.
Sends it in front. He scores! What a goal!
Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Chicago's got the tying goal, and now can they find that go-ahead goal, Cheryl?
They continue the momentum, they certainly can. They look like they're playing free, so they're moving their feet, they're being creative, and he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position.
And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away, you continue to trust the process. You get opportunity, and they convert it on it. I hear coaches preaching all the time, take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't as he drops to that butterfly. He tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
The Avs have a critical one-goal lead here in the third. Cheryl, what's the strategy now?
Well, there's a couple of them, and I like to press because I think it's really important. That's how you got the lead, but you have to be very mindful.
Takes a shot. They score! That's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Colorado's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Avs take it along the wall. Maintains control of the puck. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default.
For EA Sports, welcome to the Peg. We're in Winnipeg where the Jets are looking to soar in front of the home fans. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. Keeps that one out. Scores! The icebreaker goal, and finally we have one in this game.
Yeah, it took a while, James, but they found the back of the net, and it's still the first one in the game, so the opponent is hunting. As a goaltender, you're always working on different exercise, tracking with your eyes, foot movements, everything that power pushes you across the crease, and unfortunately this time he's just too slow getting across, and it hits him and goes to the back of the net.
LA's got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that one-goal lead here in the third.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet. Kind of rebound control makes your life so much easier.
Scores! The captain delivers.
This is just a great goal, James, and just reiterates that in today's game, the hands are separate from the body. He's stumbling and still has his eyes on the puck. Not in the greatest position, but manages to get a shot off that beats the tender.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Kings now lead by 2. Cross the line and gain the zone. Quick shot! He scores! Drew Doughty!
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gain that entry because they got numerical advantage.
Opening face-off just moments away. Slides the puck over. Broken up by Hannafin. He scores! Brent Shin comes through.
We see players work on this all the time in practice, James. It's about getting position net front, and then once that puck is coming towards you, you got to get your hands away from the body with great hand-eye coordination. Just get your stick on it. You're not sure where it's going all the time, but this time it winds up in the back of the net.
The Blues have to be feeling good about themselves after getting on the board first here.
I like the tempo, especially in the latter half of this period.
Get across the line. Shot! They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. When you're a butterfly goaltender and you drop into that position, it's all about playing your odds, making yourself as big as possible, and covering as much of the net as possible, James. But the shooter has a different idea. Great shot, it's accurate, and it finds a hole.
Vegas has certainly had the shoot-first mentality tonight, and yet they still find themselves trailing. They've had a lot of shots on goal, yet they still trail in the second. A chance from the slot! Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals!
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels.
Tennessee, the Predators ready to claw and scratch on the ice tonight. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The pass down low. Takes a shot. Scores! Steven Stamkos. Nice.
Drop into the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
Gone in front here in the second, but it took a while.
And it can change the mindset when you're up against a goaltender who's making a ton of saves.
From the left side, takes it at center. Shot! They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter, but what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
taken a 2-0 lead here in the second.
Been a real dominant performance tonight, and they've just thrown everything at the net. I think players want to pad their stats if they've been peppering the goalie. And it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck
scores! Well, there's no kicking motion review when you kick it into your own net.
Well, I love that he's got a sweet set of hands here on this play, James, but it's also his awareness, knowing where the opponents are and how to manipulate them. But what he does best is give this gift to his teammate who finishes it off for the goal.
The Ducks dial up exactly what they needed. A goal here in the third.
A lot of pushback right now at the latter half.
Can't get it to go. Takes a shot. Scores! Right on the doorstep. He pounces on the rebound and puts it home.
Well, he does a great job of playing these angles perfectly, so when the rebound comes out with great timing, he's able to get his stick on the puck here, James. It's dirty, it's greasy, and it's a hard-nosed goal.
Anaheim's playing to win here now. They have tied it up here in the third.
You said it, James. They're not sitting back, they're attacking, and this is
Perry. Shot! Oh, it's scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Gotta love this goal. I mean, he's got the defender just twisted like a pretzel as he's manipulating and showing those silky mitts and then finally puts it away.
The Ducks with a huge goal here in this third period. Now buckle up, and can they hang on?
Oh, I think it's more than hanging on, James. They got to continue to attack, and they've got to manage the puck. I mean, yes.
Nashville's moving it into the offensive end. Here's a chance, and there's the save. The Predators really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. The Ducks have it now. Into the attack, to the empty net. Scores! Into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. But you know he's worked a lot on this in practice because his hands are an extension of his body here, James. He knows how to manipulate his opponent. He dangles his way to the net, and he doesn't miss.
The Ducks may have found the insurance marker they needed on that last empty netter there, Cheryl.
Well, outside of a major hiccup, that should be it, James. That should seal the deal. That lead should get the win.
Moves it to Carlson. Big play inside the defensive zone. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Carlson. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And he hangs on just as time runs out. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Anaheim's been outworked. They've been out-hustled for the better part of this one. But they weren't beaten on the score sheet, and that is ultimately the difference in this one.
Yeah.
It's about to go down. The Wild have against the boards. Shot! Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
Well, that's a goal scorer's goal, James. I mean, he's got great moves, he's got great hands, and he finds his way to the back of the net. I mean, he has to manipulate the defender, pull them out of position, and he does, yet again.
Edmonton's finally lit the lamp for the first time in this one as we just passed the midway mark of the first.
And this is really important to open the game up. It's all... And he works so hard to get to the middle of...
Scores! A thunderous shot from the back end!
Wow, this definitely wasn't a counterpoint shot. This was powerful with pace, and when you have all the time in the world to load it up and walk into it, well, the goaltender, they just can't catch up to it. Well, he's known to manipulate the blue line, and man, can he manipulate goaltenders when he shoots from there, James. When he's on the point, he's got such confidence, and when he unleashes the beast, it's over.
Moments away from the face-off. Fires it! Scores!
many goaltenders love to drop to that butterfly position and make themselves as big as possible. That's what he does. He tries to cover up a majority of the net, but there are some...
West Coast here tonight in Vancouver, British Columbia, one of the most gorgeous cities on the planet, and the atmosphere is fiery here inside tonight. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. And face off. Oh, tremendous save! He scores! Jumps on the rebound and makes it count.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
Vancouver's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, you know, there has been...
Pass back to the point. He scores! Ball down. Wow.
Well, he nearly snapped his twig in half on that one as he goes off the bar and in, James. I don't think the goalie saw it. Man, did he ever get that puck up in a hurry. The goaltender can't catch up to it. He goes bar down and into the net.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Vancouver's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by... It goes! Scores! And they're cooking now!
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
In the crowd tonight, the Rangers ready to rock here with the A Sports. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. Look at the attack and the stars! The Rangers strike!
That's a beautiful finish, but I'm telling you, he's got to go over to his teammate and say thank you very much for that beautiful pass. I mean, it was placed perfectly on his stick. He didn't have much time to react, but he could collect it, and he found a way to put it home.
New York's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
And that's exactly what you want to do. You want to...
From the wing. To the low slot. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides that turns here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. He's in a high-danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away, so a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
The Rangers are firing on all cylinders so far here in period number one, Cheryl.
They've been playing with a lot of energy, and they've been aggressive, and it's their habits. You can tell that they worked on them, and they've talked about them pre...
It over from center. Hathaway's got it along the wing. Scores!
Well, the goaltender's put in a real bad spot here as they just give up the puck in their defensive end, and he cannot recover. When you can't recover, you can't get to set position square to the shooter, and you open up the bottom half of the net.
New York's been the better team game here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. The Rangers have it against the wall. And that's picked off. Angles it over to Sanheim. Here's the shot. And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. Wide open net, and it misses. Handles the puck. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. The Rangers filled the net often in the first, but then just really kind of played back and defended the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gamble when you sit back on your heels a little bit too much. Can certainly go the other way, but it didn't for them tonight.
It's about to go down. The Leafs win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Nice, plays it against the boards. Scores! It's in! It's in the back of the net, and I think he put it in on his own.
Oh, he did, James. I don't think he knew where that puck was. That's a frustrating goal as he puts it himself.
Lots of time left in this period. Quick shot! Oh, scores! Oh, a little extra gravy on that one. What a snipe.
Well, this goal is just a result of the goaltender being out of position here, James. He gets scrambling in his net, and he can't get set or square to the puck.
Toronto's in control of this one so far, Cheryl, wouldn't you say, with a 2-goal lead?
Absolutely, James. And often you don't see this urgency until the end of the game, but they started with it, and as a result, they've got a 2.
Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Scores! Boston gets one.
You see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot. Goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Boston suddenly made this a lot more intriguing here in this second period.
I know it's cliche, James, but the game is 60 minutes. It's only the second, and they've got themselves within one. A lot of runway to go.
Big time shot block there. Scores! Putting the power in power play.
Well, power play is most effective when you have multiple options. You keep your opponent guessing. That's exactly what they did, and they converted on it.
Toronto's got to be feeling good about their game here as we head towards the intermission. Already up by 2 now, late in period number 2.
Well, let's face it, it's been a hard fought.
Boston's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
This is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained ozone pressure by the opponent.
Now lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
It is all over. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. And he's knocked off the puck there. Look out. They score! And a whole lot to be thankful after that lighting of the lamp.
Well, this is a great goal in the backhand, James, and it looks easier than it is. I mean, you got to get it off quickly. You got to have a smooth delivery, but you have to have the power and strength to get it off.
The Red Wings finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room to go lead after 20 minutes of play, James, because they're putting the puck...
Scores! And they finish it on the rebound. What a goal!
Well, I really like the effort on this goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
The Red Wings extend the lead to 2-0 now in period number 2.
Yeah, and this is about right, James. They are holding the play. They've made...
Quickly to DeBrincat. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Well, the goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the...
Thanksgiving. It is a time for family and celebration and a little puck on the ice too. Opening face-off is just seconds away. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, and looking like the turkey except the puck stopper on that one.
Well, that's a goal, James. I mean, he's got great moves, he's got great hands, and he finds his way to the back of the net. I mean, he has to manipulate the defender, pull him out of position, and he does yet again.
Florida's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started the...
Here's a shot! Scores! They tied it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. Well, you create offense by moving the puck, and that's exactly what he does here. He knows how to manipulate his opponent to open up the lane, but it's all about the pass. It's got to be on the money if you want to do something with it.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Puts it on net. Big time stop. And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. You always need players that will fight to get to the middle of the ice and pay the price to be in the interior, and as a result, this goal comes off of hard work.
The Panthers are up by 1 here in the back half of the opening frame after that strike.
And you know that the strategy has been one thing, put the puck to the net, and they have owned the shot.
To Rust. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. They score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. Well, there's no question that this is a hard shot and it's a quick release, but I just found that the goaltender was there. He just didn't catch the puck as it just squeaks by underneath the glove.
The Penguins have made this a whole new game in period number 2.
The difference in a close game is often the details, James, and this is a group that have worked hard, they've had good habits, and they find themselves tied.
And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Puck picked up by Lusteran. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck with the sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. We see players work on this all the time in practice. practice, James. It's about getting position net front, and then once that puck is coming towards you, you got to get your hands away from the body with great hand-eye coordination. Just get your stick on it. You're not sure where it's going all the time, but this time it winds up in the back of the net.
The Panthers are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to... I love how aggressive he plays the shooter.
Score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. Well, this is patience personified right there, James. The shooter knows that they need to wait for the lane to open up, but they also have the presence of mind to wait for the screen. You know, if the goalie can't see it, you've got a better chance of putting it in.
The Panthers are having themselves a night, wouldn't you say, so far, Cheryl?
Yeah, at the beginning of the second period here, and they're really maintaining the play. They're controlling it. They're not just on the...
3 is coming up. Time to find out who wants it more tonight as period number 3 is underway. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Florida's ahead in this.
And look who's right on the doorstep, and he didn't miss that one.
Well, that's just a hard-nosed goal, and I absolutely love it. But it's not for a lack of trying on the defender's part. They jostled, they pushed, they shoved. They just couldn't knock him off balance, and he drove the net.
The Penguins desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back.
Trump. And that's knocked away by Ludwig. He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Well, this is just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be closed upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score.
The Panthers have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third.
Look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
Pittsburgh's going to start. Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted, to be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact.
Pittsburgh's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within 1 goal, which means it's striking distance. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
The Panthers with that empty netter should seal the deal here, barring a complete, absolute, epic disaster, right?
I would say that, James, and that was perfectly executed, I might add. The empty netter, that's the only time I'd ever get one. But when you look at that and the lead that they now have, it would have to be disastrous to give it up.
Pittsburgh's emptied the net. The extra attacker's now out on the ice. Pushes it across to Malkin. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Ekblad. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. This game was ultimately a lot closer than the score indicates to me, Joey.
Yeah.
Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here to Jensen. The Sabres have it now. Intercepted. Scores! What a shot!
That times the game can be a game of ping pong, and you got to find a way to retrieve the puck. That's exactly what he does right there, James. He's hard on it. You got to have a hard nose. You got to roll up the sleeves and get a little bit dirty. He does it. He finds himself with possession of it, and he takes it to the net.
Ottawa's gone up by 1 here in the late stages of period number 1. Perfect timing as we near... Cuts to the paint, scores, and they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
The Senators are now up by 2 here in the back half of the second, and they are really taking a squeeze on this game tonight.
Yeah, they're...
Solid check, and he loses control of it. Scores! And daggers from the goaltender as that goes off someone in front.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Tonight as the bunch of jerks are ready to surge. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. There. Oh, they do it again. It's in. He scores.
Well, often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position and make themselves as big as possible. Idea being you want to take away as much of the net as you can. There's a lot of bodies in front, so a smart shot. He can't find it, and it finds its way to the back of the net.
Columbus has been pushing and pushing and pushing, and it finally pays off, getting the first goal here.
Well, you know what the data says about the team that gets the first goal, James, and you always want to get the first one because you know that typically you find a way to win the game.
Here he is in close. Fantastic save. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. This shift is more than just a goal, James. It's about everything that tied into it. Relentless pressure, being tenacious. And you know the coaches will be showing this kind of video in practice tomorrow. Why? Because there was a collective unit that was fierce on the puck, and they knew exactly when to drive the lanes. They just simply wore their opponent down and capitalized.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Dishes it off. And that goes off a player in front. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James. And now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. Oh, man, he's an incredible passer, James. I mean, he's got IQ and awareness, so he knows where he wants to put the puck, so he's one step ahead of everyone. But then it's all about your delivery. You have to give a pass that someone can receive. So the perfect timing or the temperature, you want to make sure that it's flat, it's crisp, and he seems to do it every single time.
Columbus goes up by 1 here in this third period, and now it's all about the sprint to the finish.
Oh, yeah, and you know that they can see the finish line in sight, James, but there's still some time to let their opponent back in.
The ice and loses the puck. Here's a feed in front. He scores! What a play!
We see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot, goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Still a lot of of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Columbus continues to lead by... He carries the puck up along the wing. Shot! And he comes up with the save! The Hurricanes really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Fires to the empty net, and that doesn't go. And he takes the feed. Nice zone entry from the middle. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, you have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They'll look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
With the blast, and he hangs on just as time runs out. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. This was one of those games, Cheryl. It looked like the puck was actually crazy glued to their sticks.
Yeah, it was on a string. I mean, they had patience and they had composure.
We're in Long Island tonight. It was a gorgeous day earlier this afternoon, and now it's time for Islanders hockey. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. Inside the offensive zone. He scores! Oh, it's the ice cream cake when you snipe on your own birthday.
Yeah, it would have been seafood for me, but I certainly know that if my grandparents were in the building, it would have been $10 when I was a kid. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He was running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
New York's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. One thing that does get a smile...
Puts it on net. He scores! Anders Lee makes it count.
The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
New York's dialed in here tonight, now up by 2 in this second period.
Well, sometimes you can see and you can feel the energy of exactly what he does right there and just takes it in.
And it's a one-goal game after that one.
Oh, that's timely execution, James, because there's still runway left. There's still hope they can get back in this one. The goaltender's always going to tell you after a great game that it's all about the team win, James. But I think he's disappointed here because he could just taste the shutout. He's had a fantastic game, one that he deserved and possibly earned. Just let that one go through.
Washington's got one back here in the third. Now can they find another, Cheryl?
They need to find another gear. When you're pressing and you have your opponent on your heels, you have to try and find a way to bury them and build, and that's what they got to do right off the hop here on the... On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
The Islanders, after that empty netter, should just simply need to let the clock run out now.
No, that one's going to seal the deal, and you look at the opponent, and you can see their body language. They know it's all but over.
Moves it to Marcel. Passes it over to Horvath. Handles the puck at the point. Here's a chance! Oh, a clutch save! Oh, another beauty stop right there! The Islanders haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw.
on them, James. The dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
Coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Here's a shot. Big save just as time runs out. And that'll do it from one side here. The Capitals players are ultimately the ones that win and lose the game on the ice here, Cheryl. But we're in Tampa, Florida for EA Sports, and a city that has become one of the marquee places in the hockey world over the last 20 years. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. That's centered by Shekai. Skates to the crease. Scores! Lightning strikes here in Tampa tonight.
Well, this is just a perfect screen. The goaltender can't find the puck because the screen is looking back and finding a way to take away his eyes. Does a great job, and the puck goes in.
The Bolts land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, and I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the...
The Bolts take possession of the faceoff. Scores! On point! As in great point scores.
A lot of the time, you got to get net front if you want to get a goal here, James. And perfect timing with hand-eye coordination to be able to redirect that puck. And the goaltender doesn't know where it is, and it finds it back in the net.
The Bolts make their way back to center now, boasting a 2-goal lead here in the second.
And you can certainly see that they're playing more relaxed, much easier when you got a 2.
Montreal's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And they score! On the power play, they make it happen.
Well, he's been on a heater all game, James. I mean, so dialed in, tracking the puck effectively, controlling his rebounds, and this one just squeaks by him. He's going to have a hard time with that one because he just lost the shutout.
The Habs definitely needed that one here in the third.
You can feel their energy amping up as they get through this third period, and they'll need to have their best hockey at the last if they want to get back in this one.
The Forex won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. The Canadians gain control of the puck against the wall. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Tampa Bay's going to start with the puck in their own end. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Sends a pass over. Takes the feed. Lets it fly. Big save right at the end. Montreal's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Tampa Bay's victorious tonight. Sometimes, Cheryl, I think you'll appreciate this. You just need to win them.
Well, sometimes you
The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. LA's got possession of the puck. Here's a chance. Scores! Looking like me grabbing leftovers all over that rebound, and they put it home.
Well, I really like the effort on this goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
The Kings strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typical.
The Avs take this. He's got a step. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Moves around along the half wall. Shot! Scores! Putting the special in special teams. They take the lead.
And often when you're on special teams, James, it can go either way in terms of the momentum. If you don't generate anything, it goes the other way. If you generate something, it's all in your favor. I'll tell you what, that was execution. The goaltender's trying to play the game of percentages here. He drops into the butterfly position, making himself as big as he possibly can. But guess what? There's a few inches available up high, and the shooter converts. Especially teams are such a critical part of the game. You spend so much time on them, and the coach recognizes that the efforts are being rewarded, and you can see the smile on his face as they come back to the bench.
The Avalanche have been the better team all night long, in my opinion, and now it's starting to shine through with this one-goal lead in period number 2.
Yeah, and maybe what incredible balance, but more importantly, the awareness towards that.
Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. Coaches are always harping on pass execution. Well, this is a clear example. When the pass is crisp and it's on the tape, it's on the money, it finds the back of the net.
Los Angeles has found the tying goal, and look at this. We are in one fun one tonight.
It's really entertaining when two great teams are going head-to-head.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Right on the doorstep. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line. Players like this are so difficult to knock off the puck and defend, James. That low center of gravity, strength, good core, and finding a way to hold the puck, get their feet moving, and make a play with it. Extremely dangerous, and the goal is a result.
The Avalanche have taken the lead here in period number 3.
That goal certainly going to give them
in front. Takes the feed in the corner. Scores! So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. There's a reason why coaches talk about crisp passing and execution. They get angry and you skate in practice if it isn't on the tape. He puts on a clinic here in distribution, and it winds up as a goal. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He'll be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
The Avs jump out to a quick start here in period number 3, doubling up their lead.
And there was a different sense of urgency, wasn't it? And they get
Looks to make a play over to Moore. LA's in on the offensive attack now. From the point, looks to make something happen. LA's got a hold of it against the wall. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Oh, and the is over. On to the next round here in the postseason. What a job. Walski, we have all been waiting for this, and the moment has come. Win or go home. It should be savage tonight. Centers are gliding into center. You can feel the tension here in the building. Kulak's got it along the wing. Moves into the middle. And scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
If you look at the analytics or the heat map, this is his wheelhouse, right tight to the net. If he gets any time with that puck, he's going to bury it. He's such an accurate shooter.
The Oilers are up by one after that strike here in the second half of this first period.
Well, they're good shape here right now, James, because they've started it strong. They've
Moore out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Scores! Popping bottles for Selly.
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle a-sailing. Just a minute between those two goals.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He will be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
The Oilers extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period here.
Boards. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Perry. Scores! And with that, I believe that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, it is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game.
Oh, the message is simple in both rooms tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Let's go. Opening face-off is just seconds away.
Quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He sees it.
St. Quick is a hiccup there on the board here in this one.
That's a dream start, James, and it's one that we're looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. The game is played at such a high rate of speed, James, that you have to make decisions quickly, but there's a lack of coverage and a huge defensive miscue that leads to this goal.
Tampa Bay's come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James.
Into offensive territory. And that's blocked from someone in front. Scores! And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. But here, coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the... And he takes the feed. Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in his playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. Well, the goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
Tampa Bay's broken the deadlock and gone in front by a goal here in period number 3. Now what do you do? Do you attack? Do you sit back? What do you do here, Cheryl?
Well, I think that you attack. I mean...
And it stays out.
Vasilevsky's been so consistent.
And we are tied. It's a new game here in the third.
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, then all of a sudden you're back to evens, James. And guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor. Well, pass reception is also about the pass itself here, James. And when you have a great pass, you're able to handle it. You can get it off quickly.
The Islanders weren't ready to go home, and they weren't planning on rolling over in this one tonight. Look at this, Cheryl.
I know my parents used to say keep the...
Leaves the zone. Moves it to point. Here's a shot. Denied by the blocker. Come down to this. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. My phone has been blowing up with people excited for this conclusion. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. Here's a chance. Scores! The Blue Shirts deliver a Broadway hit.
Well, that's a great play in right, James. The way he gets body position and then just slides that bottom hand underneath the puck on the backhand.
The Rangers are first to light the lamp tonight. Let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back and forth action, and you have to believe that some...
Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Scores! Right on the doorstep. He passes up the rebound and puts it home.
James, these are the kind of pesky goals that create a ton of energy for your team. The rebound pops out after the shot. You have to have the hard stick, be heavy on it, with it on the ice, battle and compete for it. He does it, and he buries it. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and he's certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
The Leafs need to find a way to answer back here in this first period. And a smart heads-up play to put that away by Tanev. Goes right to the crease. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down.
Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. It has come down to this. One team's going home, and one team's moving on. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight.
Because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the
Scores! And that's his first goal of the postseason ever, and he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
San Jose's got the opening goal in this game of chess on the ice. Let's see how things change now, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's gonna...
Cutting to the front of the net. Scores! And they finally get one.
They break through. They finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting a goal. He's in a high danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away. So a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Side, they enter the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Scores! And with that, I believe that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, it is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game.
The Sharks needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
Well, it's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been...
Rookie gets it done!
Well, every athletes want to establish themselves as a playoff performer. Well, the rookie, an impressive start to leaving a lasting impression. Well, you can see the body language on them, James, the dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it. That's added insurance to their lead, and just look at the coach behind the bench. He is exploding with excitement right now, and why not? They can clinch the playoff series right now.
The Sharks' persistence pays off as they get the empty netter, and that should probably do it here for this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, that should be the insurance marker, James. They've got a comfortable lead now. They can all breathe a little bit lighter, and that should finish it off.
Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Seattle's trailing, that's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. Sends it quickly to Dunn. And now it's grabbed by Larson. Good hit to bump him off the puck. The Sharks gain control of the puck. They called this a business trip, and it was all business here. They get the job done and are moving on to the next round. Oh, comes up with the stop. That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this faceoff.
There's the horn, and they're moving on. Paying the price and a complete team effort, and as a result, they're moving on.
Well, you need a complete team effort if you want to win in the playoffs, James. You know how quickly the ice closes, and you also know that it's a physical battle. You got to...
For EA Sports, the moment of truth has arrived. One team's moving on, and one team will be left with tears. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. Quickly over to Neighbors, and he's knocked off the puck there. Driving right to the front, scores! And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James. In the playoffs, it's just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
The Ducks couldn't have asked for a better start here tonight as they are on the board still early in the first.
Yeah, they get their legs underneath them right from the opening faceoff. They get multiple lines into the game, and they just kept building momentum, and they're rewarded with that first goal of the game.
Takes a shot, scores, and we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. Back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Vakanainen's got the puck. Centering feed! Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
Anaheim's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching.
The middle now. Fires it. Oh, scores! And look at that. The rookie gets in on the playoff scoring.
Well, talk about embracing the nervous energy. Now he can take a breath, feel good about himself, and let the creativity flow. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and he's certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
The Ducks have to be feeling good about the position they're in down the stretch now, Cheryl.
I take a 2-goal lead at the back half.
Fax has won the draw, now look to set up. Taken along the wall by Parayko. Shot along the wall. Oh, he makes another save.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
They've really got him on their heels here now. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. Buchnevich is looking to win this draw, this man advantage here. The Ducks take possession off the faceoff. Under siege, trying to get it out of their zone. A great team effort, and they're moving on as a result. Moves the puck over to Shen. Fires it on net, and he hangs on just as time runs out. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. The Ducks filled the net often in the first, but then just really kind of played back and defended the rest of the way.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a gamble when you...
We are just seconds away now from puck drop. This is what you play for. Moments like this, up possession of the puck. Moves it to Krieger. Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
He's been relentless, James, in his playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. Coaches are always harping on pass execution. Well, this is a clear example. When the pass is crisp and it's on the tape, it's on the money, it finds the back of the net.
The Senators strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to...
Moves the puck. Scores! And that's his first goal of the postseason ever. And he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start.
Columbus has got the goal they were looking for back, and we are all tied up once again, Cheryl.
Gotta love these games when they're even, Steven, James, but a lot.
The Senators win the draw. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. Cops won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Scores! And just like that, a perfect road start.
A cliche is always getting the start, but that is exactly what it means, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any prettier to take the crowd out of the game early and send a message right from puck drop. Coaches are always talking about the importance of face-offs and everyone's role on it, and right now it's all at the center dot. And he does a great job of executing, winning the possession, and they find the back of the net as a result.
The Red Wings get one quickly here, and they're up early in the first.
That's so important when you're the away team that you don't come out.
And they're on the attack. Here's a blast. And that will... They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
execute. That's 2 in a row. Well, your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck. After that last goal, the coach is showing his displeasure with his team. He's just not happy with the effort and the details at this moment.
The Red Wings are on cruise control here in period number 1, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal lead late in this first period. It's exactly...
Quick pass across to Reinhart. On the attack along the boards. Shot! Scores! The captain comes through!
There's a reason why coaches talk about crisp passing and execution. They get angry in your skating practice if it isn't on the tape. He puts on a clinic here in distribution, and it winds up as a goal.
The Panthers have come to life here in the second. Cheryl, what's your assessment now?
I've liked the way they've played. They've had a ton of possession. They're just sticking with the game.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Here's a chance! Scores! And with that, I believe that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, it is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game.
Detroit's now taken a 2-goal lead here in the second.
Well, that's a huge goal. That's going to give him a 2-goal cushion. You can see the excitement on the bench right now. That's all it
in. Here's a short pass to Barkov. He scores! That's Alexander Barkov coming through.
I just love the way he's dangling in tight spaces here, James. He knows how to create space for himself and just enough to get to the goaltender and finish it off.
Look way more engaged since the start of this period, Cheryl, and now they're starting to get some of the rewards.
Well, you can certainly feel...
Broken up in the neutral zone by Luosterainen. Here's a chance! Scores! That one went off the defender and past the goaltender.
Well, I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender and doesn't have a chance.
Past the midway mark in this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Barkov's won the draw here and they'll go on the attack. Scores! And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I really like the game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity and they converted on it. This just exemplifies the critical nature of a no-zone face-off, James. When you win it, you own possession and you can attack the net.
The Panthers, with that goal, have gone up by 1 here in the third.
Well, you're better up by 1 than down by 1, James, but there's a lot of runway left now.
The Panthers lead it 4-3. Detroit's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. It's a great job to win the one-on-one battle at the dot here, James. Love the way he hovers in, has got the quick hands, and as a result, the possession happens. Once you get possession, you can make creative magic happen in the offensive zone. It happens, and they score.
The officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready. Knocked away. Stopped by the goaltender. Scores! They win it in overtime, and not all heroes wear capes.
prepared coming in. This is why he's the goal scorer, James. He's in tight, almost like he's out of real estate, but he gets the goaltender to bite. This is exactly what you want to do. Then you make your next move, and he outweights the goaltender and puts it in by the post.
The Avs have come out very hungry in this one, and look at this. They get the 1-0 lead.
The coach was talking to us about making a number of saves. You got to expect that it's going to blow open soon.
Scores! And daggers from the goaltender as that goes off someone in front.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
San Jose's in one tonight. This is a fun one, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's back and forth action. And listen, they didn't get down when they...
Possession along the wall. From the slot, wrist shot, scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James. And now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Avs have gone in front by one here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by one in a very close deadlock game, James.
There. And he slides it quickly to Vlasic. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. But this is just a perfectly placed slap shot, James, and he's got all the time in the world to walk into it, load and explode, and he beats the goaltender's stick side.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's all tied up. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, and they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strikes will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. They create offense by moving the puck, and that's exactly what he does here. He knows how to manipulate his opponent to open up the lane, but it's all about the pass. It's got to be on the money if you want to do something with it.
The Avalanche have jumped in front by one here in the second.
Feels good, no question about it, to be ahead, James. Because when you're ahead, you feel like...
Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Scores! Deuces Wildes, that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. He gets his shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint, doesn't allow the goalie to get set up, and puts it home. Now with that goal against, the coach is salty behind the bench right now. You can just see his whole demeanor is negative because he's not impressed with the way his team is playing. You know, in a lackluster effort, they didn't come ready to play. They weren't prepared.
Colorado's got the lead, but it's been an unconventional way to get here with this 2-goal advantage in the third.
Yeah, they're...
Another save!
They make some...
Scores! It's in the back of the net!
With the extra attacker, with the goalie pull, they have the coverage running, and they certainly find the opportunity to get it to the middle of the ice, and man, do they bury it.
looming as both centers get into position. Extra attackers out. They need a goal here big time. Middle stats lugging the puck. A shot at the empty net. Oh, can't connect. Gets it over to Toffoli. And it is all over. A satisfying victory as they're moving on to the next round, but no resting on the laurels. Right, Pounder? The job is not done yet.
Nah, there's no complacency now. Anytime you're playing on a team, it's interesting because you get more buy-in in the play.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Samalski. It has come down to this. One team's going home, and one team's moving on. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. Gautier's got the puck. Here's a chance. Scores! And the clock attack strikes.
This is just a great goal, James. It just reiterates that in today's game, the hands are separate from the body. He's stumbling and still has his eyes on the puck. Not in the greatest position, but manages to get a shot off that beats the tender.
Anaheim's got the game's first goals. It finally comes in the back half of period number 1.
Yeah, it's been a real tight opening period. Both teams back and forth.
Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. They score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in his playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. They can't blame the goalie on this one who's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
The Oilers pick up the all-important go-ahead goal late here in period number 2.
Well, you're always cutting periods into 5-minute increments, and this is the one that they wanted to score in, James, because it creates momentum.
Ahead of steam now towards the front. Takes a shot. Scores! The captain comes through!
Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all. With that goal against, the coach is salty behind the bench right now. You can just see his whole demeanor is negative because he's not impressed with the way his team is playing. You know, it's been a lackluster effort. They didn't come ready to play. They weren't prepared.
Edmonton's taken a 2-goal lead to jump out here in period number 3.
And they're in attack mode, aren't they? I mean, this is just a different team to start this third period. Now it's about maintaining that control.
Got possession here in the offensive zone. Scores! And making a 1-goal game with that tally.
And you can feel it coming, James. They've been playing way more aggressive. Their opponent's sticks are getting tight, and they're panicking a little bit. I'm telling you, the time is now. This next shift, they got to build on that score.
They are in one now. Anaheim's got one back here in the third, but they still need another.
They're going to have to swarm the puck and find a way to retrieve it.
Now. Breakaway! Scores! Talk about sweat!
puts it home.
The Ducks have scratched and clawed their way to making this a tie game here in a critical point in the third.
That's critical.
The Ducks played along the boards. And the moment has come. Win or go home. It should be savage tonight. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now.
Time though, the goaltender shuts him down.
Takes a shot. Scores! He put it into his own net. Ottawa's rolling now, having taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, there got to be a wave of momentum that continues.
The Bolts win the draw on their own end. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. And he coughs it up with the pass. Pass for the blue line. Puck scooped up by Point. Tosses it on to Hedman. He carries the puck up along the wing. Slides it across. Off the glove. Tampa Bay's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. Tosses it wide open and misses. There's the horn, and this brings this one to an end. They're going on. Paying the price and a complete team effort, and as a result, they're moving on.
Well, you need a complete team effort if you want to win in the playoffs, James. You know how...
Go home. The message is simple in both rooms tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Let's go. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. Takes it to the front. Oh, what a stop with the paddle. Scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
That's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Rangers have to be feeling good about themselves. They have been pushing and pushing to start this one.
James, they're emotionally charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponents, and they started right from puck drop.
Takes a shot, makes his score! Stay with the play as he puts in his own rebound.
This is a pounder goal if I ever scored one, but I love his ability to drive. He gets the original shot off. This is imposing your will on the opponent, just blasting through everyone, getting your own rebound to get the goal. You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
New York's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. Through center, and here they come on the attack. Shot! Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
Butterfly goaltenders are most confident when they're in that position, but once they drop, it often exposes the top part of the net. That's exactly what happens here in a beautiful shot by the shooter.
Detroit's put themselves on the board, and we got a one-goal game.
Well, they certainly feel a lot better right now, James, than they did at the beginning of the game where they got into...
New York's got it along the wall. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Man, that looked like a goal
Yards on a mission tonight. Boy, did they look dialed in.
They look dialed in and they look fast. There's so much motion. Everyone is moving, and when they're moving, they're disrupting coverage and giving themselves...
Knocked away in the offensive zone. They score! And they convert with the man advantage.
Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Detroit's changed the complexion of this game here in period number 2 with that goal. What's the strategy now here, Pounder?
Well, it's to continue to push.
Here's a chance! There's a great save on an excellent chance there! Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net!
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Past the midway mark in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Goes up.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first two starts will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. I'll tell you what, coaches love these types of goals because it's all about pounding pucks and searching for those secondary opportunities, James. He has a knack for the net. It's a nose. You have to have it, but you have to be willing to pay the price, get to the tough areas of the ice to get those kind of goals. They're scrappy.
New York's got the lead after that last goal here in the back half of period number 2, but Cheryl, it's been an unconventional way to find that lead.
Well, yeah, they haven't held any possession time, James, and they've really been sloppy. I mean, there's so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining.
Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal. Well, hockey is a game of inches. If the pass isn't on the tape, if it's in your feet, all of a sudden you're fumbling for it, and that gives the coverage time to defend you. But this one, it's right on the money, and the goal is a result.
Detroit thickened the plot here in this third period while tying it up.
I always find it so interesting, James, that how the game shifts throughout it, and at the end of the game, finally, there's a sense of urgency, and because of it, they're able to capitalize.
Hickman still hangs on to the puck. Here's a chance! Scores! What an OT winner! A tenacious effort, and they get rewarded with the OT victory. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. Here they come on the attack. Here's a shot. There it is. He scores! All over the rebound, and he taps it in.
Well, good things happen when you put the puck to the net, and this
got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they...
Corner. Slides it back to the blue line. It's in! They score! It takes a deflection off the skate in.
Yeah, at first I wasn't sure if it went directly in, but it did it. Redirected off of the skate. This is a tough break if you're the defensive team. You're in good position, just trying to box out, and the next thing you know, it's in the back of your net. You can certainly tell that the coach is not happy behind the bench after that last goal. He will be preaching good habits and details. He doesn't like it right now.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Avs have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Back to center. The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Scores! It's in the back of the net!
Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
The Ducks have jumped right back into this one here in the first.
Well, they certainly have, and they found their momentum late in the period here, James, as they...
Want to get through. Wrist shot from the slot. Scores! And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence and screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Past the midway mark in this period, we are all tied up in this one. Here's a shot! Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Got up by one here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
The Ducks have it in the offensive end. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they just created and doing something with it. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there are defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
More than half the frame has been played here. We got a tie game. By Drouin. Lines up! They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. Well, pass reception is also about the pass itself here, James, and when you have a great pass, you're able to handle it, you can get it off quickly.
The Avs pick up the all-important lead here as we inch closer and closer towards the second intermission.
Well, anytime you score in the back half of a period, it certainly creates some much-needed momentum that you want to carry.
Here we go, we're underway in the third. Everybody having fun getting on the offensive action. Well, 2 periods down, here we go.
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Look around near the point. Chance to win! Scores! The overtime winner! And will put this one to bed! What a thrilling finish tonight! Wow! Two teams that give no quarter through the entire series, and then it comes to this. I love it.
I love it as well, James. I mean, whether you're on the winning side or the losing side, this is a must. You have to find respect for your opponent who battled over and over with you through this series.
EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. It has come down to this. One team's going home, and one team's moving on. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. And he takes the feed. Here's a chance. Scores! It's in the back of the net. And it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in this playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates.
Ottawa's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Oh, he scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team. The captain capitalizes.
That goal just lit a fire under the bench, James. Anytime you play with energy, it can be contagious, and it's shift by shift that you can drive your teammates forward. He's a leader, and he found a way to get his team on board.
Detroit's really changed the complexion of this game. Look at this. We're all evened up here in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, and to do it at the beginning of the second is key. You really want to dictate pace and send a direct message to your opponent, and they do that with that goal.
Here he is with the backhander, and he rings the post. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Detroit's rolling now, having taken a 1-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, they got to be a wave of momentum that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
Here's a shot. Scores! The captain delivers!
Well, that's a great goal, and not just because of the tally, but because of the energy it's provided his team. I mean, you can certainly see that this group has a ton of respect for him and looks at him as an emotional leader. The coach has some choice words for his bench right now. You can just see the negativity on his face and on his demeanor because his team really didn't come ready to play. Now they're trailing in this game. They got a mountain to climb.
The Red Wings have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mind.
Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick. He
stoic approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a Hattie to boot.
Teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Here's a short pass to Sider. Poked away in the offensive zone by Carlson. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Red Wings played along the boards. Rister. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Detroit's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
Picked up along the wall by Terry. Loses the coverage there. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Detroit's got it in their own zone. The Red Wings carry it along the wall. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. Quick pass to Carlson. And now it's grabbed by Terry. The Ducks looking against the half wall. Slips by the check. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, he scores! He thought he had it, but it must have gone off him. It's in the net, and that's a goal.
You know, it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Anaheim's early lead in this one, a direct result, Cheryl, of moving their feet.
They're moving their feet and they're moving the puck, and this gives them a little bit of a cushion to play free, and you get your entire bench into the game early. You show good habits, and you get rewarded for it.
And now he moves it to Matrano. And that's poked away by Edvinsson. Detroit's got it in the neutral zone. Oh, what a stop by Gibson. Edvinsson's got it in the defensive end. Directed over to Comper. Taken by Kane. Into the corner now. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. The Ducks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And that's off a stick. Picked up along the boards by Tarasenko. And that slides right out to center ice. Moves it quickly over to Edvinsson. Tarasenko stick handling in his own zone. Floats the saucer pass. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. And that's knocked away by Fowler. Slides it over to Petrie. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Rasmussen. And there's the whistle, icing the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. Anaheim's up 1-0. Detroit's won the defensive zone draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Strong defensive effort. Moves the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Shot in front! That's gloved by Talbot. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Still lots of time left in the period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Detroit's got it in the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Gustafsson. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. And now he angles it across to Rasmussen. The Ducks gain possession along the wall. Pass behind the net. Quick feed to Dumoulin. Shot! Simple stop by Talbot. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Slides it to Rasmussen. Still keeps a hold of it. Shot! Oh, what a denial by Gibson. Puck moved over to Fabry. Puts it in deep. The Red Wings gain possession. And he comes up with it. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Puck grabbed by Fowler. Moves it to Dumoulin. And loses possession after a solid hit. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Anaheim's got the puck now. Here's a short pass to Fabry. Slides the puck over. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Lets it fly. There's back-to-back saves.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
His reflexes on display tonight. Anaheim's got the puck. My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. And he's going to come up the puck and get a whistle.
It's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Sherlock could think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
Great reach with the poke check. Nice feed from the right wing. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Fires it on net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Gibson. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Anaheim's ahead 1-0. Compher's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And that was stopped.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Vakanainen's got the puck in his own zone. And he gives it over to Vetrano. Passes it over. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. The Ducks have it now. Slides it across to Vakanainen. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Detroit's moving it up the ice. Here's a shot. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. Such an impressive save, James. And I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Well past the midway mark of this period, 1-0 the score. Detroit's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. They score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Ducks win the draw here in the neutral zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Feeds it over. Talbot's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Petrie's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Carlson's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Great save, played it perfect. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. Grabbed along the boards by Tarasenko. And now he moves it quickly to Comfer. Anaheim's got a hold of it along the wall. Takes the feed. Puck picked up by Gauthier. Fowler's picking up steam. Quick shot! Sharper save! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. More than half the frame has been played here. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Red Wings win the draw here in their own end. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Detroit's grabbed a hold of the puck. Gains the zone through the middle. Puts it on net. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Carlson. Takes a shot. And there's the save. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Here's a chance. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Ducks win the draw on their own end. Now over to Killorn. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Scooped up along the wall by Killorn. Takes a shot. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. But certainly he looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Finding another level here in the back half of the first, now up by one.
Well, they're playing their brand of hockey, aren't they, James? I mean, they've been so competitive, and it would look like this is a pretty tight game, but it's not when you look at the shot selection and the shot share. They have just dominated in terms of having the majority of shots on net.
Taken along the wall by Larkin. Jabs the puck away. The Ducks have it against the wall. Grabs the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Puck scooped up by DeBrincat.
McTavish's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Vakanainen's moving the puck through his own zone. And it's a quick pass to McTavish. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Looks to pass it to Sherratt. Directs it on over to Kane. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Puck sent in deep, and they'll change things up on the back end. Quick pass to Seider. Sends the pass over. Into the attacking area from the left side. Here's a shot. Glove side save. Play rolls on. Inside the offensive zone. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Sends the feed in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. Right up Main Street and on the attack. And now it's grabbed by Dumoulin. Solid check to slow him down. And the puck's kicked free. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Sherratt. And he passes it up ahead to Comper. And he slides it quickly to Sider. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Gets the puck in deep. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Unleashes a cannon! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Sends a pass over. Broken up at center by Tarasenko. And now he tries to get it across to Kane. Detroit's got the puck against the wall. The Ducks will play it in their own end. Fires it! Just gets a piece of it to keep it out wide! Anaheim's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. Stick off the draw wins possession. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Taken by Kopp. Here they come on the rush. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Gibson.
Listen, James, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go, in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Carlson's won it off the faceoff. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Second period set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Talbot's the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Quick pass across to Sherratt. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
Larkin's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in, with his hands. At some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Pass across to Sider. Anaheim's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Gauthier. Moves it around along the half wall. Centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. He got all of that hit on the play. Unleashes a cannon. And that shot dies in traffic. Into the offensive zone. Quick shot. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've got a 2-1 game. The Red Wings win that offensive zone face-off. How did he stop that one? Shot! And he makes a save there. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Detroit's won the draw. Edvinson's lugging the puck. Moves it to Raymond. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Here he is from the slot. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Takes the the feed from the left side. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, what a save in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it, with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Talbot's going to hang on for a whistle. Detroit's won the face-off deep in their own end. The Red Wings have it now. Carries it in. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Gudas. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The Red Wings have the puck now. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here's a short pass to Petrie. Picked up along the wall by Fabry. And he slides it quickly to Vakanainen. McTavish is taking it from his own end. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Killorn. They've got numbers. Takes a shot. Fantastic save.
Talbot's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Anaheim's moving it into the offensive end. Big save by the goaltender, washing that one.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
In close! Stones him in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but this team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Gibson. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Puck grab by Dumoulin. Feeds it on over to Lundstrom. Moves the puck along the half wall. Shot denies him.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Detroit's got it along the wall. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. And there's the save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Anaheim's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, the stick falls on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
Worst. Puck sent over to Petrie. Gaining momentum up along the side. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. The Ducks will play from the defensive zone. Carlson's got it against the boards. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Penalty coming up here.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
A power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
And he was right there to make the stop on that play.
Gibson's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Handles the puck. Stones him with the blocker. Gains the zone along the right wall. Makes a move in front. And he just Decides to backtrack on a good-looking opportunity. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Dumps it in. The Red Wings gain possession. Slides the puck to Tarasenko. And now it's over to Berggren. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Ducks will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone.
Terry's up and ready to get back on the ice.
They put the puck into the offensive end. And the puck's booted away. The Red Wings fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum. And the first stop is putting it in the back of the net. And now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Puck picked up by DeBrincat. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Makes his presence known on the ice. Shot! Gets in front of it. Past the halfway mark of this period, it's 2-1. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Anaheim's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass to Terry. The Red Wings have it from their own end. Sends it over to Fisher. Great read by Terry. Angles it over to Fowler. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Anaheim's looking to break out. Slides the puck to Terry. And now it's grabbed by Carlson. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Anaheim's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. And they win the draw on their own end. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Great reach with the poke check by Vakanainen. Dishes it off. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Carlson.
Anaheim's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Detroit's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Pokes it away in his own end. Detroit's on the attack. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Handles the pass. Takes it from the right side. Here's a shot. And he gets in front of that. Moves it over to Fabry. He's got a step. Puck scooped up by Sider. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Quick shot. Stops it with a glove.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position. Square to the shooter in the slot. He makes the glove hand save.
Late goings of this period. Anaheim's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Red Wings win the draw. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net. Oh, a close save and a beauty. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Puts it on net. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Taken by Fabry. Moves it quickly over to Killorn. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Slides it across. Nice save off the tender's pad.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Passes up ahead from the left wing. Moves into the slot. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. But you know he's worked a lot on this in practice because his hands are an extension of his body here, James. He knows how to manipulate his opponent. He dangles his way to the net, and he doesn't miss.
The Red Wings have tied things up after that snipe, and this has been back and forth all night.
Yeah, just love it, James. And they put themselves in a good position here as they get the equalizer nearing the end of the second. They'll have a lot to talk about in the intermission heading into the third.
Detroit's got the puck. DeBrinket's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And a great save!
Gibson's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Tosses it on to Raymond. Oh, look at the pass! That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Oh, look at this chance! Here's a chance in front! Oh, and he keeps it here. Wrist shot from the slot. Big time stop. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Got up by one here late in period number 2.
There's not much difference in this game, James. That's why every goal matters, and they get the go-ahead heading into the intermission. If they can hold on to this, they're going to start the third period with a sense of urgency trying to hold that lead.
The Ducks get a hold of the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Puts it on net. Wow! What a big save just as time runs out. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Detroit's first 2 periods have been a poor example of puck protection and possessing the puck, James. They've turned it over at a high rate. They haven't supported it. They've been back on their heels, and as a result, they're chasing the game.
Lots of time left in this period. The Ducks are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Anaheim's got it in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Carlson. The Ducks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Moves it to Larkin. Across the line along the left wall. Denied by the goaltender. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Detroit's won the draw. Hammers it on net. That was amazing. What a save by Gibson. The Red Wings win it. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Up along the wing. Takes a shot. Oh, it just gets a piece of it. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, great read on the play.
Anaheim's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Carlson's got it along the boards. And the puck's knocked loose. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Puck grab by Gauthier. Great read with the stick. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Dumoulin's got it on the offensive end. Takes the feed. That goes off a twig. Talbot's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Ducks have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. The Red Wings come up with a defensive zone draw. Sider's got it in the defensive end. Receives the pass. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Strome. He carries the puck up along the wing. With possession along the wall. Quick pass over to Raymond. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save by Gibson. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Anaheim's got possession here in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Through center along the wing. Puck knocked loose after that hit. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Vakanainen's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. Let's see what the official says here.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Gauthier stick handling in his own zone. Mintrikon's going to play it against the half wall. Quick shot, and that's turned aside by Talbot.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Here we go, puck's in deep. Anaheim's got the puck. Tosses it to Gauthier. Great heads-up play with the stick by Petrie. Scrum along the wall. And some good footwork to kick it away. Oh, what a glove save by Talbot.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Larkin's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. Drives to the crease. Oh, what a heads-up play to poke it away. Picked up along the boards by Galore. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
McTavish is ready for the draw on this man advantage. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. And he feeds it down to Vatrano.
Haynes almost ready to get back on the ice.
In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, Anaheim's got a 3-2 lead at this point. The Ducks will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Shuts him down. Hammers one from the point. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Detroit's got it behind the net. Now a quick pass to Mata. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Here's a short pass to Vatrano. Rocks him on the play. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Cup. Shot! And he's got that one. Battle along the boards. But Toronto's got the puck in his own zone. And he loses control here. But Toronto's moving the puck through his own zone. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Mata. And it's kicked away. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. From the right side, they gain the zone.
Anaheim's #1 line has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
Denies him again. Grabbed along the boards by Terry. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. Here's a shot, and he keeps that one out. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Detroit's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And the puck's kicked free. Scooped up along the wall by Sherratt. Puck picked up by DeBrincat. And a great save! The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
The Red Wings get exactly what they were looking for. A tying goal, and look at this, where we are now in the third.
They're back in this game, James. They've shifted the momentum, but it's their urgency. They've been all over the puck. Their first few strides have been hard, and you can tell they want this one.
Cutting to the front of the net, and that banks off a stick. Quick feed to Leeson. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Slides it diagonally to Larkin. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Johnston. Sherratt's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. As the official makes their way over to the bench to talk to the coach. I mean, this game is anybody's game right now, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, it's a critical juncture as well here, James. And the coach wants an explanation as to why the official's making the call at this time.
Detroit's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Here's a chance to clear the defensive zone. And they get it out of harm's way. Detroit's going on the attack as they gain the zone. And now it's grabbed by Comfort. Scores! And with that, I believe that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, it is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game. I love when offense is generated from below the goal line. All of the coverage is facing the puck, and he gets lost in coverage in that slot area and just fires it home. The coach's reaction is rewarding their team for their efforts on the power play there. The execution, listen, they work on this in practice. It's a different thing to get it done in game. Well, they got it done.
Detroit's gone up by 1 here in this third period.
A great spot to be in. You have the lead at the end of the third period. You got to find a way to hold it, though. You don't want to play too conservative. The reason why you got the goal is you were aggressive and on your toes.
Puck scooped up by Sherratt. And that's poked away. Taken along the wall by Tarasenko. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
There's the whistle. We got an offside. Here in the back half of this period, Detroit's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. The Red Wings played along the boards. Made that stop. The Ducks were playing in their own end. Looks to get the puck over to Gauthier. Poked away at center by Kane. He got all of that hit. Moves it on over to Gudas. Works it across to Carlson. Taken by Gauthier. With the stop. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Passes it over to Seider. Turned aside with the glove. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Larkin's quick stick off the draw wins possession. And now it's to Seider. And it's a quick pass to DeBrincat. Oh, some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Big time stop there. Moves the puck across to McTavish. And he sidesteps the check there. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Seider. And he takes the feed.
DeBrincat's usually an impact player, and tonight he's been really quiet. You got to expect that he's going to find his game because he needs to if this team wants to win. This one's still close. They can still get it done, but he needs to be a difference maker.
The Red Wings have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Picked up along the wall by Petrie. Easily turned away with a glove. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Detroit's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Dishes it to Fabry. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. And he takes the pass.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats. A lot of players in on the action, and that's got to give you confidence and make you feel good.
More than half the period has expired. Detroit's clinging to this 4-3 lead. The Red Wings start with the puck in their own end. Takes the pass.
Leading in late in the game, you know that the coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Putting that puck in deep is the right thing.
Puck grab by Fowler. Strom's gaining momentum. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Moves it to Petrie. Slides it on over to DeBrincat. Huge steal in his own end. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. There's a firm collision. Good battle along the boards for the puck. From the neutral zone now. Poked away in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Oh my! Scooped into the trapper by Gibson.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Detroit's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Carlson's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Gauthier. A great core strike to hang on to the puck after that. Gaining steam here on the attack. And he takes the dish. Centering pass. Blocked shot. Fowler's lugging the puck. And he takes the feed. Fires it. Big time stop there. Moves the puck. They go on the attack from the left side. Poked away by Dumoulin. Feeds it to Carlson. Forces the turnover. Slides the pass over to Comper. Anaheim He's grabbed a hold of the puck. Passes it to Gauthier. And he slides it quickly to Carlson. The Ducks carry it along the wall. And a textbook pad save there.
Carlson's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Broken up by Dumoulin. Oh, what a stick save! There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
All of the players on the ice have dreamt of having the opportunity to hoist the Stanley Cup, and now it is in the building. It is on display.
Here in the late going of the frame, fans have been treated to a fun one tonight. Lots of offense. It's 4-3. Offenses don't face off, and he wins the draw. With the backhander! Way too much congestion blocks that. But Toronto's got it into offensive territory. And that's knocked away. The Ducks really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Empty net. You've got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
An aggressive draw is something they've worked on in practice. They look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
Larkins won the draw here in their own zone. Feeds it over to Raymond. A shot into the scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's flicking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James? And he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else. Well, you can see the body language on them, James. The dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and he's certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
The Red Wings, after that empty netter, should just simply need to let the clock run out now.
Well, that one's going to seal the deal, and you look at the opponent, you can see their body language. They know it's all but over.
Larkins gained possession inside the neutral zone. And that's broken up. Tries to feed it over to Strome. On the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Puck picked up by Larkin. The Ducks have pulled the goaltender here. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance mark. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. Well, that goal just ignites a fire down the entire bench, and sometimes it's about the drive and the energy within a shift that can just change the course of an entire game. There's so many ebbs and flows, momentum shifts. This one is one of them.
Detroit's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. The Ducks win the draw. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. And a great save. Have you met Lord Stanley? Well, you're about to hear, as they are about to win the most coveted prize in hockey. That'll do it, and man, oh man, what a special night. Stanley Cup champions, all those years of going to those early morning practices, Cheryl, it's all worth it.
Yeah, and their name is going to be embossed in the cup forever, and that's what it's all about. Not just the parents and the family that helped get them there, but how about their support system? I mean, a lot of players request trades to go to contending teams. Why? It's right in front of them, the Stanley Cup.
The blood, the sweat, the tears, it's all worth it for a chance to hoist the cup, which is on the ice.
The dream is alive, and it is in the building, and now it is a big question, is who's going to hoist that cup? Love to see the order.
And here comes Cap, the engine, the lifeblood, the heart and soul of this squad, and he's finally a Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah, for the first time to be able to hoist that cup is an incredible feeling. I can just imagine the emotion that's circulating through his veins. But he has done everything for this team, both on and off the ice. This is a deserved moment, an earned moment.
And it's your Conn Smythe Trophy winner's turn to get the cup. Man, he was electric.
Oh, he was outstanding, wasn't he, James? And he hoists the cup, and he knows. I mean, you always want to feel like you contributed as a player, and the feeling goes that much further. But how about his production leading in goals? I mean, he was incredible.
What a moment all those years, and he finally is a Stanley Cup champion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and he was so good between the pipes, wasn't he, James? I mean, you can't win without solid goaltending, and he was the backbone of this team. He deserves it, and he hoists it, and you can see the smile on his face.
You know, for some routines, Cheryl, you say it's old hat. I don't think winning the Stanley Cup multiple times ever gets tiresome.
Oh, it can't be, James. And it's no fluke, right? You know that he plays in the regular season, how difficult it is to make the playoffs. And then to be able to go round after round. I'm telling you, he's seasoned, and that lends right through the dressing room.
And they're going to huddle up as a team and get one last picture with the Stanley Cup.
Commemorative photo. And I'm telling you, this is going to last. This party's going to go right to the dressing room. You can see them hugging. They're smiling. They're crying. Families around. I mean, this is the moment that you dreamed of. You got to soak it all up.
Cheryl, this is going past the dressing room, this party.
Way past.